going to learn how to convert the seventh fractions 17 through 67 to decimal and percentage. Let's write down all the fractions here: 17, 27, 37, 4, 5, and 67. So now the methods are very simple. The only thing you need to know how to multiply by 2. So let's start from 17, a decimal here. 7 times 2 is 14. The first two digits are 14. So the next two digits is 14 times 2 is 28. And the last two digits is 28 times 2 is 56. But because the last digit is 56, the 6 is the last digit, you have to plus 1. So it's 57. So technically, 17 is 0.142857, 142817, 142817 continuous. So that's why I put a bar on the top. In other country, they will write down in this way: 0.142857, put a dot on top of 1 and the dot on top of 7, represent they start at 1, repeated until 7, repeated, then continue forever. Now, in this case, how do we find 2737? Very obvious, you can times 2. Here you got 28 and continuing. But now other way to do it is, because all these now fractions here is using the same 6 digits repeated. So we arrange the 6 digits here, 142857, from the lowest to highest in the order. 17, we start with 1 because 1 is the lowest. The next number is 2. The next lowest one is 4. The next low one is 5. Next low one is 7, and the last one highest is 8. So which means 27 start with 2, so it's 0.2. Follow the order is 8 is 285714. 2857 continue back to 14, so it's 285714. So in this case, if I want to find 37, it start with 4, so put on 0.4. So 428571, 428571 repeated. So when you continue with the other 3, so 47 start with 5, so very obvious 0.571428 repeated. So next one start with 7, 714285 repeated. The last one is 0.8, 57142 142 repeated. So this is very simple, so it's very understandable. Now we want to do the percentage here. Very obvious, the same thing, you move 2 decimal place. 2 decimal is 14.2857, but we don't stop here. We need to put back the 14 because 14 is repeated. You already use it in front for the percent. So it's 14.285714%. Similar in this case, it's 28.571428%, and then 42.857142%, and continuing. So one way to do this, if I don't want to find the smallest to highest, what we can do is we write down 17 at the beginning, which is 0.142857. If let's say I want to find 37, so I know that 37 is 124, so it's 0.4 first and 28571. Or I can do different way. I take 3 times 17. This is equal to 3 times 17. So I'll multiply 3 times 14. So 3 times 14 is 42. I know the first two numbers is 42. Then I have to figure out the rest. 42, 2, 8, 28, 57, and go back to 1. So this is how you solve differently. 1, you can arrange in order. Second, you can multiply and times 3. You get the first 2. Then you continue. Alright? So this concludes the conversion from 1727 until 67 to decimal and fraction percentage.